Hey guys, Geek here, Geek update 3.4. Yeah, got an unboxing for you today and updates. Something really creepy happened yesterday, or today actually. My mouse right here, right? It doesn't work anymore. Reason being, the battery within it's not there anymore. Pretty much, in a sense, exploded. Now, here, let me see if I can. Now, here's a Duracell battery, regular Duracell battery. I have a lot of batteries, but the ones I had in yesterday, the battery wasn't it just stopped working when I was doing a tutorial yesterday. So I was going to a friend's house to stay over for the night. So I just, put the computer on standby, and I'm just worried about tomorrow. Came back, and turns out I thought that the battery, was dead and needed a new one. So I was going to put some in, and one of the batteries, when I pulled it up, it felt all oily and stuff, and it was leaking pretty much. So all the chemicals from inside the battery were like all over my hand, and it felt really weird. It's all, if you ever had that stuff, it's really oiling. And I went to wash my hands immediately first off, and then got all that stuff off my hand. I was feeling weird. It felt like it was peeling my skin a little bit, but so I cleared that all off. And if you can, probably can't even read this, but it says right where my finger is, you probably can't read that at all, but it says caution. It says caution, do not connect improperly or charge or dispose in fire. Battery may explode or leak. Now, it didn't exactly explode, I guess internally, and basically what happened is the bottom cap right here, I don't have the battery because I kind of threw it out, it popped off and just shot off pretty much, and it was leaking all this, the stuff that's inside. And what happened was, it went into that little slot right there, and when I put the mouse in and I put new batteries in, it still powers on. It just jumps all around. It doesn't follow my movements. It doesn't really get connectivity. It just jumps around. And so for the time being, I used this one right here. This is the B220, I believe. It's a notebook mouse, but obviously I can't get used to using this in a can't get used to using this as a desktop mouse. One, because the size, and you see the difference, and just too minuscule for me, really, to my fingers go off. And I mean, it's more for a notebook mouse on the go, and that's it is a notebook mouse. So I went out and I have spare change, and not really spare change, but I have some money in my wallet, so I went out and bought a new one. The Ex110 cordless laser mouse. So let me unbox it for you guys right now. So make it open here, and I'll read you guys off. It's kind of like the older version of the MX Revolution, just a little more simpler. It have some features, and I read a review on it just now by seeing it, and it's no cons really, except for one, and I'll mention that in a second here. So the MX620, pretty big mouse compared. So if you're looking at all sizes here, this is the Ex110 V220 and the new 620. See, the 620 is a little bigger, and the reason I like it, I bought it because one, it had a lot of cool features and good. I think it's a good size for me, perfect fit, and cool scrolling wheel, and has good features for only some pretty advanced web surfing, document stuff, and video editing. I like how the scroller is for that. So it kind of fit my whole agenda. So let me just pull it out here. I did get a new keyboard. Not getting that yet, but so it's about $59, 60 bucks, $60 exact. Here's Duracell batteries. Hopefully these ones won't leak on me. So here's the mouse, and it feels great. Wow. Hey, let me just pull off all that plastic for the, dust and stuff. That's the plastic all around it, so pull this all off. And because I don't like the plastic, it looks more sleek without the plastic, obviously. And the plastic makes it feel weird, so peeling it all off. Wow, this is a really nice mouse. And I was actually first thinking about going with another mouse by I think it's the LX7. The problem with it though was this, that where you put your fingers are, because it's more cheaper, it was $35, but where the fingers were, right about in this section, next to the scroll wheel, it had these buttons right here, the back and forth. But the way I use my mouse, I don't like lifting like that. I like, flat. And the way I held it, it would feel, too weird. It would feel like I would hit the back and forth button when I was trying to left click or right click. And if I didn't want to hit it, I would have to kind of space out my fingers. Look it up. It's Alex110 by Logitech. I just don't like where they place the back and forward button. But look at this, guys. Precision laser. So let me read you off what it has back here. Revolutionary scroll wheel, laser precision, extended battery life up to 1 year. 1 year battery life, even longer on or off battery indicator. Uninterrupted cordless performance, 2.4 gigahertz. Advanced controls, obviously, and you can go from 10,000 to 10,000 lines in a document within 7 seconds. So you have your basic scrolling, just like this. And if you spin it, let me see if you can do that. So really, really nice mouse, and I'm pretty sure you can go even faster. And you have your little switch here on the back, and that's for free scrolling. So, you see that? You just have to pull the switch right here in the micro gear, and the gear just kicks in. It's kind of like a bearing, and switch it back, and it's just basic scrolling, like regular scroller. It's really, really sleek mouse. Awesome. Back and forth button, battery indicator, battery compartment back here. So battery insert. Okay, so you just insert the batteries back here, and you have your on and off button, so that's good. And yeah, very, very nice grip. Just hold it just like this, and awesome grip, guys. Very, very nice mouse. Search button to search keywords within documents, and here's your receiver, which is even more greater. So that big of a receiver, pretty hidden, 2.4 gigahertz. So very awesome mouse, guys. I'm about to go set this up in a second here. So anyways, that's the MX620. I'll be getting a review up within a week. And with that, I also want to talk about one more thing while I have the time. The iMac that I want, or the Mac I want. How come I haven't been talking about it lately? Because we're getting in a deal with my parents. Actually, my mom saw the iMac 24-inch model at the store, and she absolutely loved it, the design and everything. And she asked me about it one day, and I was like, I jumped on the opportunity to tell her everything about Apple and their computers, because my sisters both have, or one has a MacBook, one's getting a MacBook. They also have iPhones, so we're pretty much an Apple. We have Apple running throughout our the siblings, at least the kids. Most of us all have Apple, except for me, of course. And they're all going off to college. One's done with college, so we're talking about getting an Apple for the home computer, and it would be for my personal use mainly, she said. So she was asking me which one should we get, and we're talking over about the 24-inch. She likes the 24-inch, and so do I. 2.8 gigahertz, so it's really quick actually. 2 gigs of RAM. I'll upgrade to 4 gigs. Radeon. We're either gonna get the Radeon card or we're gonna get the NVIDIA. She doesn't really know much about that. That's for my purposes on gaming. So, guys, look forward to that. And she said preferably August when my sister goes off to college, because there'll be student discounts and we can take advantage of the iMac, of buying the iMac then. So she said she'll be helping me out now, so it's gonna be much easier, and I can have, all the money I've been using. I can, buy stuff like more gadgets like this. So guys, awesome. So you just got an unboxing and an update. So hopefully soon we'll see the iMac, like I said. I'll give you more in a dedicated video next time. Anyway, guys, Geek Update 3.4. Thanks for watching.